Hi, everybody. I've been working with Bible journaling, and I was looking at some of the embellishments to use in my Bible, and they're fairly expensive. It adds up. And I thought I can do this with my Pazzles machine, and I know a lot of you have different types of machines, and this should still work. I'm going to be offering this paperclip as an SVG as well. It'll work in like all the different machines as long as you can take an SVG. So let me show you basically what it is this right here. Bring it up close so you can see. That's the basic concept. Real simple. It's a rectangle within a rectangle, and I just rounded off the corners. So that is the basic paper clip. So I'm going to be offering this to you. I cannot offer the rest of this because these came from the Pazzles images, and those are copyrighted. So I'll show you now what I've already done. I made the candle. This is just an oval on top, a rectangle on top, a butterfly, a bird, and a star. So real simple images work best. So let me get back to the screen. So now I'm going to show you how to do this. So here's a leaf, and you can angle this on here however you want. Let me bring it into wireframe and bring this up close so you can see it better. Okay, so, and maybe I should darken this a little bit too. Why is it not dark? Oh, because I'm in wireframe, it won't. Let me do it this. Nope, that's not going to work either. I'll take the color out, maybe it will. There we go. Okay, so that you can see better. I think I have that too dark though. Just bring it down just a hair. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted you to see where I have the leaf located. Now, mind you, it's going to be solid. So you can leave it like that as long as it's within that center part. I mean, I could even rotate this sideways, depending on how you want to use it. You could do something like this. And let me take that out of the, back to normal. Oops, I did a whole thing and bring it back to normal. Why does this always happen when I make it a video? Okay. There. Okay. Now we bring the color back in. And this is what it would look like. The only thing you'd have to be concerned about if you did something like this, the tail on this leaf right here, the stem. So for that reason, I don't think that I would do it that way, but you might choose to. It depends on what you're using in your cardstock too. I think I'm going to leave it like this. You need to make sure that this white space stays white. So if you try to just go and weld it, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It looks like this time it did. But I was having issues where it was not working. And when that happens, I go over here to the weld and subtract, just making sure that I have dark colors. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm not crazy about it, so I'm going to go back and redo that. Okay, so let me get this leaf. I just don't feel like the angle is right. So I'm going to turn it a little bit more. And again, see, now if I want to show you something, I'm going to do this on purpose. This is something I would not do. See how the stem is there? If I did it this way, then the paper clip would only be able to go onto your paper, like right where I'm pushing my arrow here. It would not be able to go all the way to the top. So for that reason, I will not do it that way. So I'm going to angle this. And these are things you need to think about before you go to the cutter. Okay. I'm still not crazy about that. I think I need to make this more symmetrical. Okay, so I'm going to back out a little bit. And one of the things I usually do when I do this is go up here and I center them. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to use my arrow key to move my leaf. And so now I'm going to weld it together. Okay, so there's another paper clip that I have in my journal. And the other thing that I did not show you, I'm going to undo this again. Okay, I want this to paper clip. Before you do what I just did, you need to take your paper clip and hit Alt-D and pull one aside. You need that spare. so that you can make your other ones. Sometimes I forget to do that, and I have it saved so I can open it again. So I'll go ahead and do this. Okay, so that's another one that I have. I'll put that off to one side. But I just wanted to show you some of the different types of images you can do this with. Like this is just the basic cup of coffee or cup of tea. I'm just going to shrink it up a bit. And maybe I'll make that a little bit larger. You almost have to put it on there to see what size you want it to be. Okay, I'm going to center it. And that looks good. Now let's see if it works with the welding. And then, nope, see? Here's what I want to show you. See this part here? That shouldn't be there. So I'm going to hit my back arrow. And I'm going to gather this all up. Make sure the wireframe, that everything's still there. Oh, you know what? That's what happened. So I don't want these in here. That's what happened. Otherwise, it would have worked. That's all it was. So now I'm happy with it. We got a wireframe. And my paperclip part is not showing, so I'm just going to go over here and give it transparency, and there it is. Okay. And see what I did? I didn't make a copy of it again. So here I go again. Why do I keep doing that? Let me see if I can get this now. No, it's still welded. I have to keep hitting it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so let me hit Alt-D to duplicate it and pull one out of the way. And I will weld these again. And I don't like this in here, so let me ungroup it. Take that out. Then I'm going to go over here and say group with transparency, get out of wireframe, and there it is. And I'm glad I'm doing this in front of you because you see my mistakes and hopefully learn from them. So now I'm going to hit Alt-D again. Bring a spare down and keep that one as is. And I saw this couple that was in there, and I thought, that'd be really cute for Valentine's Day or anniversary. You wanted to make a marker, something like that. Okay, so you bring it down, and what I usually do is group them together and bring it up close so I can see what I'm doing. So now I'm going to enlarge that. Just keep getting it to a point where I like it. Okay, so I kind of like that. So what I'm going to do is click on this, hold my shift key, click on the paperclip, go over to weld and see whether it'll work or not. And it did. So now if this part here bothers you, all you have to do is come over here, replace by arc, and I'm going to do click off, and then click on again. And it's not doing it because I have to ungroup it. So go shape, regroup. See if it'll work now. I might have to do that one more time. Make sure I'm getting the right one. So let's see. I'll go from about here. Click, unclick, click. Yeah, that time it worked. Okay, so now all I need to do is back out a little bit. Make sure it's grouped together. Transparency. And isn't that cute for Valentine's Day or anniversary? So these are all the things that you can do with this paperclip. So I'll be offering that on my website. Not my website, my Facebook site. It is about you. IZZA, as in boy, OUT as in Tom, CHU, and that's the Yahoo group. So you just need to look it up in Yahoo, the Yahoo group. If you're a member, you can just go into files and get it. If you're not a member, you have to join it, and then you'll be able to get it. And the reason that I have people join the group and I don't keep it open is there have been a lot of, I don't know if they call them pirates, or I'm not sure, but people from a lot of different countries are coming in and they are harassing people and just being obnoxious. So I do it this way where you have to join, so that way I can kind of look through and see whether you're legit or not. So I hate having to do that. That's the way the world is today, unfortunately. So anyhow, this is Vicki Key, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. And these are some of the paper clips that you'll be able to make from this one basic paper clip. Have a great day. Bye.